Hi everyone, and welcome to Tuesday's Tips with Laurie. I'm really excited to share a really cool technique. I hope this will be helpful to you. A lot of it has to do with our tassel trim, which we have right here, and taping, and I'm going to show it on this beautiful Serene Swan pillow from our Enchanted collection. This is our Kimberbell curated Enchanted collection. If you haven't seen this before, please go grab one of these from your store. They are so fabulous. You're going to love all the different designs that are available. To start with today, this is going to be a pillow. This is going to be turned into our pillow right here, and it's a 5.5 by 9.5 inch pillow. And here's our pillow forms. This is one of the pillow forms. It's great. You can just go and purchase the pillow form, and it fits perfectly right inside of the pillow as soon as it's finished. You don't have to go and you don't have to make a specialized pillow. I just wanted to share that with you, that we actually have these pillow inserts available at your local quilt shop, along with our 8.5 or 8 by 8 inch pillow. So we also have these pillow forms available as well, which I'm going to sneak peek. That's so cute. Don't you guys love this? It's our Land of Nod pillow, and I love the flange on this. All right, let's get back to our actual tip here today. So to start with, when you've got this in the hoop and you've got it stitched out and it's to the point where it says to add your tassel trim, you're going to take your two pieces. One is going to be your 6.5 inch, and as you can see, it does go past. There's a reason why this is wider than where it's going to stitch. So what you want to do is you want to center it there, and not only center it there, but you're going to center it on the outside line. And this is your the part of the tassel trim that holds all those tassels together. So that's going to be centered over the line, and then we simply use our Kimberbell paper tape, and what I like to do is you place it right over the actual trim part. This is the thick part right here on that tassel trim. You're going to stitch that down. So I'm going to turn this around because I've already done this on the other side. You can see it's already stitched down, and I did it in pink thread so that you could see. It's a little bit easier to see in view. That's when you're going to take this particular tape off. Now when you take the paper tape off, hold down your tassel, and you're just going to continue to hold that tassel down because you don't want that tassel coming out. And as you can see, the paper tape has a direction to it. It actually, kind of like fabric, it has a grain to it. So once you've got that part taken care of, the next part is we want to give this a little like haircut, so to speak. We're going to separate out right at that corner edge. You're going to separate your tassel, and there's a real good reason for this. When you are finished with your pillow, and as you can see, I've separated that out. I'm going to kind of give this a little hair comb, and I'm going to bring it all to the center and keep these going completely the opposite direction. We're going to have a seam that's going to land right here, and if your seam catches your tassel, then it's going to kind of look funny, maybe come out at a weird direction. But can you see how nicely these come right out from the pillow? That's what we want to have happen. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take my paper tape, and what I love about this paper tape, like I said, it's got grain to it. I just simply take it and I tear it right in half, and then I just use half of a piece because we don't need a whole lot of tape on those trim pieces. The ends of that trim, we just want to hold it in place long enough that we can add our next piece. We don't want to cover the whole thing because then you're going to be trying to take tape off of this, and we don't want to be doing that. And then what we're going to do is place our next piece, and then of course it will stitch that down. So the trick to getting our trim to turn out right is this right here where we comb, so to speak, we comb that trim, and we're going to comb it inward and outward so that this seam is going to be completely exposed. And then again, I just, a little tiny bit of tape, gently tape it down. You don't need to press it really hard. We're just trying to keep it out of the seam. And then you're going to place your next piece, which is piece 1 of the back, and then it will stitch that down. And when it's done and you flip that inside out, you're going to be removing this piece of tape. And when I remove the tape, peel it away down from just like that, and it comes right off. So make sure that you just use your tape ripped in half, and you're just gently placing that on there. When you're finished, again, you're going to pull it away from that because we don't want you pulling any of those beautiful pieces of trim out of your pillow. And that is everything that I wanted to share with you on the tassel trim. Thanks so much for joining us this week, and we'll see you in about 3 weeks. We won't have a Tuesday tip next week or the next week because of the holidays, but we will join you in January. Thanks so much.